Here we go again. Doing a little snaplage again today. Got to keep on rolling. We actually had a tenth of an inch of rain last night and kind of a gloomy morning. So it's 10 o'clock now. I'm heading out to the chopper. Sun finally poked out. Should be ready to rip. I got to pump a little bit of fuel and should be good to go. But check the oil, simple things. So heading to the chopper now, and we'll see how she goes today. It's like 3 o'clock now. Been doing snaplage all day and just had one of my slip clutches explode on the furthest left row. So my dad's on his way out right now with a slip clutch and the parts we need and everything to get it fixed. I have 0 tools, so now I just have to wait for him. I think Emily's bringing me lunch, so she'll probably be here to get some video of it for you, because I probably won't if I'm helping tear it apart. So kind of explain what we got going on here. So this head is a 12-row head. It drives from both sides. So there's a PTO shaft here that drives these 6 rows. There's a PTO shaft here that goes out. That little black, let's see here, that little black pipe right there has the drive shaft in it. Drives to the end, spins a gearbox out on the end of the head. Then there's a hex shaft that runs underneath, like right underneath the auger on the bottom side of the head, that all the gearboxes, there's a gearbox for every single row, and that all gets drove off of that shaft. So, but there's also a slip clutch on every single row. Gearbox for every row. There's a slip clutch for every row. That's why like that one is full of corn, is because that slip clutch broke. But we have to basically, the shaft that goes to row, if you want to call this one row 6, left to right, row 6, or row 6, you can't push the shaft in, so it has to come out. So like that whole shaft has to come out before you can get the last slip clutch off of it. So we have to pull it all out the end towards the corn. So there's a plastic cover on the end that we'll have to take off. We'll have to unbolt that plastic cover and then take the, I'm pretty sure it's chain driven in there. So we'll have to take the chain off, take the sprocket off. That'll all be covered in oil because it's in an oil bath. And then we'll have to slide that shaft out, a hex shaft out, and hopefully it just slides right out, because normally it doesn't, because it's dirty, it's exposed to the elements. Not really the elements, but it gets dirty, full of dust and everything. Have to pull that one all the way out of all 6 rows, and then put the new slip clutch in, then slide that shaft back into the 6 rows, which can be a real pain because you got to get it lined up perfectly. And gone in, put the sprocket back on, put the chain back on the end, put the cover back on, the plastic cover that's on the end of the head that covers the chain and the sprockets. Put that back on, get it sealed up, because it's in an oil bath. It'll leak oil if it's not sealed. And then fill it back up with oil, and should be good to go then.
Well, it came from wrangling kids all day to wrangling Avery. I don't know which one's more challenging. Oh, I was at a 7th grade career day that our local FFA alumni puts on to teach local students, middle schoolers, all about agriculture careers. So that's where I was today while Avery had all this fun in the field this morning. But he told me he broke down right before I got out here, which you guys just saw, but we need to film an update.
So Greggie came out and the slip clutch just came apart, so it's definitely field fix for sure. We just, meaning
you'll have to go back and actually fix it.
Yeah, we cobbled it. We call that cobbling it. Cobble job. 9,000.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we just slid it back together, and then we put a little tack weld on there to hold it. So yeah, it should, it's been holding though. I filled like 3 loads with it, so we'll see. It mainly is just like there's a lip, hard to explain. There's a lip that the slip clutch wore through, and then it just separated. So the only fix is to put a new one on, but that's like probably a 2-hour job, and we fixed it in 10 minutes this way, so whatever. And it's Mason's corn head anyway.
Sorry, not sorry.
So whatever, don't bother me.
Mason's combining beans right now, and then I'll ride around with Avery for a bit and then go back to the farm because I have to push up calves. And it's a Friday, so who knows if Avery has any fun Friday plans for me.
You're looking at.
You're looking at. I knew you were gonna say that.
For anybody that says that's pretty mean to do to your brother, he would do the exact same thing to me. So it's fine.
You know what they say: 2 wrongs make a right.
Yeah. All we do is wrong, so it has to be right. We got no other choice.
Avery's opening up this.
I'm gonna go straight here.
You can see it behind us. Avery's opening up this field.
This is a very steep field here. I about got electrocuted earlier today, opening up a field. Put the old spout in the power lines a little, just tickled them just a little bit. Just the ground wire though, so it's fine. If I would have gone another foot forward though, things would have got rather warm.
That's concerning.
Yeah. It's okay though. I'm still here.
Barely.
Are you drinking all my Sun Drop?
I might.
Every time, which I'm not complaining that you bring me lunch. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. But every single time, she brings 1 Sun Drop and then proceeds to drink half of it. Like, you could just bring... I would rather you bring 2, you drink half of 1, give me 1, and I'll drink 1.5. I would rather for that to happen.
Well, you only had 1 in the fridge, so there's a down trade there.
Yeah,
Don't
I
run
see
into
it.
it. You only had 1 in the fridge, so... Avery's really hyped up for what he's about to do, and he told me to get the camera out, so we're rolling.
Hyped up, I said, just get this aim, get this long range shot.
You had a lot of practice doing this?
Long range?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sharpshooter. The corn not being good is not helping me though.
No, I think most of it's just blowing away. Yeah, you're doing real good there.
The grain's getting there. The grain, that's all that matters. As long as the heavy grain's getting there. That's why, at least that's what I tell myself. With all the leaves and the trash, you don't need it.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself to make yourself happy.
That's good. Just remember that.
Currently, in the precise moment. Is that it? That was a tweet?
That was it. That was the high action sequence.
We're now done opening up the field, so Avery went down the longest section of the field, longest rows, to open it up so we can go back and forth now. But we were talking when we're opening up the fields how challenging it is to have the wagons or the tractors and the buggies right behind you.
That's it?
No, you got a feeling you're the driver.
Oh, so we were coming through the field on this split, and we got in this really tall green corn, and it set the slip clutch off on my head. So then you got to stop. But everybody wants to just stop immediately with the chopper, you know, just pull back in the hydro and stop. But if you do that, then the tractor runs into you. So you got to just shut the head off, keep moving forward, grab the radio.
Run a few years over.
Yeah, tell them to stop, and then when you see theirs stopping, then you can stop, you know, as I'm spilling here. But, yeah, you learn that the hard way. It usually only takes like 4 or 5 feet of just pushing corn forward, you know, but I don't know. I got ran into today, which happens. There's a big steel plate on the back of the chopper. That's what it is, but If there's
Why not?
obviously in that situation, it was because there was a tree down. Well, you can't keep going and hit a tree because you'll wreck your head. So I'd rather have the back of the plate on the chopper take it than the head take it.
We're not trying to play bumper chopper and bumper tractor, but
Yep.
Avery says this is the perfect
You
noise.
can come right over here, Joe. I can't move much. My track came apart.
Uh-oh. Mason's track came apart,
Yeah. It's been on its way out.
and today it said see ya.
Mason's been telling them should probably get new tracks ordered.
Good thing it happened on a Friday. I'm guessing there's no tracks back at the farm.
Oh.
It's Friday, it's after 5. Larry?
I suppose he'll.
Left, Avery, or what's your plan?
Yeah, well, I'll turn to the left. We'll just work it towards the left because them rows to the right, there's like some point rows in them. I haven't quite figured them out yet. You want to spin around, and then I can load you on the wrong side. That way I don't have to look in the sun either.
Just he has to. So you're gonna call.
Always thinking of the chopper guy.
Yeah, I'm here for every load, not just a third of them.
So are we? You're gonna have to call up Papa Larry or what? Big Daddy Larry?
Listen, I'm on the snaplage crew. I don't have fancy tracks. I can just call a tire guy. So that's not my problem. I don't know if Hennessy even carries tracks.
Oh, good.
They probably do. I mean,
This is a better side for filming on anyway, so just saying.
I guess there is another pass of headlamps over there. I'm going to have to look into the sun for, though. Well, we were having a good day picking beans, and then my track came apart. So, I guess you'll get to see us change tracks. We're just crawling back. I'm trying to get to where the semi is. So, at least we're not in the middle of the field, is my goal, I guess. You can feel it all of a sudden. That all came off, and it felt like I ran over a really big stone. So yeah, we're here at 80 acres on the day. We're in one of our biggest, in the biggest bean field. This is a 125 acre field, and yeah, it's going good. And so yeah, here we are, kind of at a loss for words, if you could say, you know. So I kind of wanted, we're talking about replacing them this summer, never got around to it. Then we looked this fall when we started beans a couple days ago, and we're like, let's try and get and we just wanted to get through a few days, and so yeah, now we're putting tracks on it. Can't use Avery's combine that he used in last year for wheat, for beans, because the sieves are junk in it, and we're fixing that, and fixing a bunch of stuff on that, and that combine won't lift this head, so we'll see what we do. Maybe they'll have a track tomorrow, maybe not, who knows. So yeah, that was
that threw me out of the seat almost when I ran that stuff over. Pick them up because I'm sure that that would just feel wonderful going through the combine. I could imagine that that would plug it up tight and not be fun. So we picked all them up. Hopefully we didn't lose any before and they all came off right there. That's what I'm hoping. Probably not the truth, but that's what I'm hoping for. And yeah, I'm guessing they're kind of on that side hill over there just before, twisting around. I'm guessing that did it. And when we bought this combine used, I'm guessing they never aligned the tracks because of how they are. I mean, we've only got, how many hours are on this beast? You see that. I'll figure it out. I guess there's 2,200 hours on it. We got it with like 600 hours on it. And I'm guessing track shouldn't be bad in 600 hours, so yeah. We'll see what happens. We're gonna just push our speed a little bit, see what happens. I mean, the track can't get worse, is my thought now. I mean, I'm sure worse things could happen, and I'm sure they're happening as we drive. Very optimistic about this operation, I guess. So now we get the fun job of blowing the header off. That'll be great. Really gonna love that. Having a great day. So yeah. Beans. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna shut off now. Something's not happy. We'll shut off in a second. Sure we sprung a leak. There it shuts off. There we go. So let's see what else happened. Come with me on this adventure. Pile of fun. So yeah, you guys are really seeing the whole operation today. I wonder what else is junk. I don't smell any hydraulic fluid. Oh, the joys of farming. Oh God, that's wonderful. Oh, this is really not good now. That's full. Usually there's a sight gauge up there that's, yeah. Not seeing anything drastically junkaged. Maybe it was hot. Let's check. Hydraulic fluid. That's full. Well, I guess we'll try it again, see what happens. Maybe it just wanted a little nap. I doubt it.
Big loads and big loads only.
Yeah, this is gonna be gross vehicle weight, probably 110, 112,000.
We'll have him stop at the scale to see.
Yeah.
Avery's trying to make it to the end.
I'm doing what I shouldn't. I really shouldn't be doing this. Just because I don't know what these things are actually rated for to fold.
Like the boxes?
But I guarantee you that's the limit. That's gonna be a heavy load. Hit the scale one, see what it is, but I would take it easy.
Yeah, I hit the scale before on one and it was 96.
You'll be, I bet you it's 111,000.
Are we all placing? What did he say?
I don't know.
Are we all placing bets or what? You know, it's Friday. It's time for some fun. We lost the kids.
Yeah, come on down this way, Calvin. We'll take the last headland pass off.
I was all prepared, brought the drone out here, ready to get some sick drone footage for this video, and you know, it'd be really nice to have along the batteries. Greggie, can you run home and get us the batteries for this? Rip. Nothing like
a squirrel.
nothing like the EMT.
I heard you. Hey, Avery, that culvert, is that due to this open tree line over here somewhere?
Yeah, I'm not really sure where you are, but yeah, just come to the far north end of that field. If you go into the field, go all the way north. Obviously, don't drive in the wheat though.
Obviously, because I'm on the north and south road now, and I'm just trying to find that culvert quick.
What I was trying to say, now we can't see it. Nothing like Calvin's being a little close, but that's okay.
It's funny because everybody, when I'm loading on the left side of me, the tractor guys are facing to the right, and every one of them drives about 1.5 feet closer because they're just comfortable looking that way.
Yeah. There's 2 eagles right there in the distance. Nothing more American than that. New Holland tractor, born and raised in New Holland, Pennsylvania. Meyer boxes made right here in Wisconsin.
The scene, Dorchester,
Genuine American farm boy.
American mustache.
And 2 eagles right up there. Oh, they're in the trees right there.
3 is the only thing that's not American.
Yeah. That's okay. Free cheese. On to the next. Free. Avery just tried to shoot it out over me and he completely missed. Well, I am leaving Avery. They're off back there finishing to chop some snaplage. I'm sure they're not going to finish tonight, so there'll be a little bit more in the coming days, but I'm heading back to go feed calves. And that'll be it for this video, unless something exciting happens, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching our channel, supporting us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Our goal, I've said it before, is to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please help us get there. I'm out of breath walking right now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Taking a track off the combine today, the lugs ripped loose. We're gonna try and pull it off. One of our good friends, Steve Johns, who has a loaner one till we get a new one. He said they can do it in an hour, so we figure 3 hours we'll have it done.